Right now, we're talking about character creation. And in this particular episode, we're talking about auditioning for a character. So what are some of the tips and the mindsets that you adapt in your own auditions for character and animation projects?
Well, I think the first thing is you're going to read a whole thing about the character and then as much information as they can give you about her. But you can always look at it and look at the copy and play with it a little bit more. But you can say at the top, reading for this character, and you say 2 takes. 1, exactly what you asked for. 2, some ways that, and the way I'm thinking about her or kind of my interpretation of it. And, so let's just say it in a nice way, like, I think the writer sucks, so I'm not and some ideas I have about her. Like, this one thing, the character was, gosh, I wonder if I can say, because I don't know where that is right now. But anyway, I'll just say that this character was a sea creature. And I felt that the character, because the character had, was kind of floaty and wild, that I wanted to make its voice instead of just speaking. I wanted to make it kind of float up and down while I did it. And then I decided, because it's kind of an electric eel kind of thing, not the eel. What's the other ones that they have the big?
Oh, manta ray.
Yeah, manta ray. And I thought, well, what if he can slap? So I did that. Yeah, so we're going to go down with the ocean today. We're going to ride by the day, bye-bye. I decided he could be kind of a jazz singer.
Why not?
Whatever, but I mean, you just kind of put it someplace. You don't want to do the whole thing like that, but you can say, yeah, I can see what I can do with mine. Even though I can't fly, I fly in the water. Maybe he's a poet. Maybe, because it's fun, for one thing. I mean, just saying, I'm going to stick to this, it's like, I don't want to feel like I'm in an office chair somewhere and this is my job, is to read exactly this. And you could, and the other thing is, because you're saying at the beginning, I'm going to do exactly what you asked for. And second, I have a little bit different idea. Kind of make it nice. Great. I'm going to have fun doing this character. But I'm going to do a second take, because I have a couple feelings about him and what he or she, whatever it is, that I'd like to try. And I can't imagine people going there unless they already picked somebody and that person, for whatever reason, nailed it. So it's not going to hurt to do 2 different versions of a character and play with it. Or if you are a singer, like I am, what was it? That one character, I decided that he played trumpet. So at the end I get, so see ya. That's all. If they go, okay, she's out, she played a vocal trumpet, I don't think that really happens in casting.
But I mean, again, it goes to confidence in your talent and your ability to contribute to the project in a helpful way. Because I mean, you're just trying to give them more ideas, and if their specs don't match with your idea for the character, like you said, you still want to give them what they ask for, but then you want to give them something completely different. And I could already tell those are pretty unique things. Like the jazz manta ray, probably a unique idea that not a lot of people, if anyone else, did. So it really helps set you apart. And who knows, they might not cast you for that, but they might create a new character that would fit that description.
I mean, I think we're in a playful situation. So if you kind of go into things and say, oh, I hope I put this, if you just go in like, let's play, then you're going to have a different way of reading it. And like you say, you really study what this character is about. And they could say the character's a bit nasal, the character has a deep voice. You can do all that. But then the second round, you go, now he's all mine.
Taking ownership. I love it.
But it also adds to the fun, and sometimes just doing something that isn't written in the script. I was just doing a thing with a bird, and I decide at the end that the bird's going to go and fly away. You think, well, because I said, bye-bye now, bye-bye. It just was fun. I mean, it doesn't say the bird flies away, but I doubt if somebody's go, she's out. She had the bird fly away. It doesn't fly away.
It makes sense. And it's fun. It's like, I love this idea of playing professionally, because that's what we're doing. We're trying, we have to play at a level that's believable enough that people will pay you to do it. So
Well, what do you think, Robin Williams? Look at this guy. He was amazing in Atlanta because they said he just whipped right through that with tons and tons of ad libs.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, they never intended on having all of these like impression characters that he did, but
Uh-huh.
he gave them ideas for it. Like, I mean, there's a great story about him doing the whole, like, when he told a lie, or when he thought Aladdin was lying, and he does the, oh great, boop. Apparently Robin Williams actually did that in the booth, and
Yeah.
the animators were like, wait, we're Disney, we have the rights to Pinocchio, we can totally do that. And so, so again, you're only selling yourself short if you don't have that confidence to be like, I can bring something to the table. I can add dimension and flavor to this character that maybe even the writer didn't think about.
Mhm.
So if you want to build your own confidence and be able to take ownership of your characters, I highly suggest taking MJ's class coming up in 2 weeks. That's amazing characters with the wonderful or with the amazing MJ Lallo, starting April 20, or excuse me,
But I'm
April 4th.
also wonderful.
You
Come on.
are wonderful. See, now I don't, that was my spec, is that she's amazing, but she's also wonderful as well. So I wouldn't have gotten that otherwise. But, anyways, if you want to work with the amazing and wonderful MJ Lallo, she's got a great class coming up starting on April 14th and again on April 21st and 28th. That's amazing characters with MJ Lallo from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'm Sean Daly for the Global Voice Acting Academy. Thank you so much, MJ. This has been so much fun, and I've learned so much about creating characters and building confidence in myself as an actor. So thank you for that. Thank you so
Well,
much.
it was fun.